I get that. I will do that next time.
Yeah, I hear you. You can't walk that piece of shit. Learn how to ride a bike. Hey.
What was that? Well, you're violating my liberties if you do that. Yeah, call the officers. Get them to come down here.
Welcome back, everybody.
Dynamite intro, sweetheart. Thanks for being here by my side, and thank you guys for being here. Who is more insufferable? Episode 2. No, not between us.
Come on now.
Episode 2. We're going to look through some clips of some relatively unsavory, maybe even I'd go as far to say insufferable people, and we're going to rate them on 1 to 5.
Go away.
Go away.
Go away.
Go.
Go away. Bye.
Go, you retarded.
Okay, you have nothing against us.
Oh, I am, because he tried to hit me, and he just said he was going to do something.
Okay, go away.
No.
Stop behind a moving car. Go away, you
Go
shiny
away.
goddamn.
Oh, I got it, you dumb.
I don't care.
I don't care
You
either.
just call me a dumb. What did I do to you?
Your husband.
There's nothing wrong with him.
He's going to hit you.
There's something. Oh! Babe, you just hit me.
She wants to
Go away.
absolutely
Go
die
away.
inside right now because she also wants to
Go
kill her
away.
husband, but she also wants to kill the lady for
Oh, I
filming.
am, because he tried to hit me, and he just said he was going to do something to me.
Okay, go away.
No.
Oh man, nothing more embarrassing than that.
Go away.
She gets it in, she's like, and I instantly lost this argument.
Yeah, just you gotta go.
This is a tough one because I have no idea who did what leading up to that. They're both kind of all on the same playing field. It's tough. You can't make a judgment of who's
Tie.
more insufferable. This in general is like a 2.5 to 3, I think, because this is like not unusual behavior from people that get heated, and it's clearly not one party over the other that's being the aggressor. The baby just hit me is phenomenal. I mean, unbelievable. The wife actually seems nice. The husband is the issue.
She was trying to keep it chill. She didn't get overly heated. Like she just said, "Did you call me a dumb?"
No,
She didn't
There's nothing wrong
stop
with him
pulling
as-
out her hoops and
as he backs
clawing.
into her.
She's probably gonna lose it when she gets in the car, though.
That just became an issue between that couple and the woman filming, and it just completely became an inward issue in their relationship. Because the husband's going to be super heated from that exchange. He's going to feel pissed because he's not able to deal with it more aggressively, and now all that's going to get taken out on her, and she's going to be resentful because he just embarrassed the shit out of her in front of the person.
Yes. And also hit her.
Total disaster. And literally, like if she went down, he could have literally backed over her. Like he was moving pretty quick.
Then we will call the police.
Okay, call the police.
On a 6-foot
She
black,
want me to leave.
handsome man.
And she said she wanted to call the police. So, and we about to get her name. I'm gonna have her name for everybody. We about to go down to the city clerk and we finna submit a quora.
Alice Lee with code enforcement over here at City Hall. We have a guy that's refusing to leave us, and he's filming us, and we asked him
First
politely
Amendment
to
auditor.
leave, and he will not leave.
But like
I
inside.
have an officer come over.
Yeah.
He's a black male, maybe 6 foot. He's got a black coat on,
Handsome.
handsome.
Handsome, he used the Jedi mind trick on
call the
her.
police.
The First Amendment auditors keep coming up on our videos because
I
a
know.
lot of the public freakout stuff stems from them, and I always make comments about my general feeling towards it. Like and I always get a lot of blowback in the comments, so it is what it is. I think there's just a misunderstanding. Like people think I'm attacking the First Amendment when I'm just typically attacking the people abusing it for like viral clips. And the flip side of that is there are probably people exercising their right in a way that's not inflammatory, just to exercise the right in a way that is good and maybe positive for the First Amendment. You just don't really see those clips as much,
Right.
Because you
That was well said,
nobody
and
cares about that.
I'm honestly surprised that you get a lot of crap for it because I think what you just said is very true, or I know what you've said is very true.
You can't, if you say anything that could possibly be a slight on our amendment, the Patriots aren't going to like that. And I understand that. It's not about the
what you're
amendment.
getting at.
No.
Like, he's in there disrupting a workplace. He's in City Hall.
Well, he's not. That's what I mean. Like, so he's in there,
know
not
what's going
talking,
on.
filming. I think the idea is that like you're allowed, since it's a municipal place, you're allowed to be in there just filming inside, protected by the
But, like,
First Amendment.
disrupting someone's workflow.
Not disrupt, like that. Their whole argument is like you're not disrupting. You're just in there filming. You shouldn't have a problem with me filming if you're just doing your job like you're supposed to.
I mean, maybe the best strategy is to just be boring and then they leave and not give into it.
Probably yes. Honestly, yeah. You can understand why that would be disruptive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I get it. So I don't know. This lady seemed pretty well tempered, and this is low on the insufferable scale because I think she just felt uncomfortable, didn't want to be filmed there, and I don't blame her. But also, he's in there, I guess, exercising his First Amendment right to just be inside of a city hall filming without saying anything or giving probably context to why he's there. I guess that's cool. I don't know. Seems like a really incredible way to spend your time. I don't know.
Think that
Oh,
men
this
can
guy.
get pregnant?
I hesitated there because I wasn't sure where the conversation was going or what the goal was. I mean, I do take care of patients with different identities. I take care of many women. I take care of people with different identities. And so that's where I paused. I think, yeah, I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Well, the goal is just the truth. So can men get pregnant?
Again, the reason I paused there is I'm not really sure what the goal of the question
The goal is just to establish a biological reality. You just said a moment ago that science and evidence should control, not politics. So let's just test that proposition. Can men get pregnant?
I take care of people with many identities, but
Can men
I
get
take
pregnant?
care of many women that can get pregnant. I do take care of people that don't identify as women. That
Can men get pregnant?
again, as I'm saying,
Let me just remind you what you testified to a moment ago. Science and evidence should control, not politics. So
I've seen a lot of
can men
clips
get
of this guy.
I don't know who he
You're a
is.
doctor.
Josh, he's
science
senator.
and evidence should guide medicine.
Do science and evidence tell us that men can get pregnant? Biological men, can they get pregnant?
I also think yes, no questions like this are a political tool. And
No, yes, no questions are about the truth, doctor. Let's not make a mockery of this proceeding. This is about science and evidence, and I'm asking you. You know, the United States Supreme Court just heard arguments yesterday at great length on this question. This is not a hypothetical question. This is not theoretical. It affects real people in their real lives. And you're here as an expert, called by the other side as an expert, and you've been telling us that you follow, right, you're a doctor.
It is concerning in medicine why she seems so unwilling to just address the question. Like, I know it's such a highly debated topic, and I'm sure they have to be very careful with what they say because a lot of eyeballs are on them. But like, it would seem super easy to be like, if you're scared of talking about identity stuff, just be like, you could just add the word biological, and then you can have the whole debate about identity and all this. But like, it just is worrisome to me that as a medical professional, you're so scared and unwilling to make that distinction. It's insane. And I've seen a lot of clips from Josh Hawley as well, because he's, I would imagine, a conservative senator that is very hardline on a lot of his stances, which is his position that he takes. And he's a pretty good debater. And I think he does it, most of the clips I've seen, I could be wrong, but he does it in a way that's not, I don't think he's trying to entrap people. He's just trying to establish a baseline scientific truth around things, which I believe there should be. So yeah, no, biological
Follow
men.
the science and the evidence. So I just want to know, based on the science, can men get pregnant? That's a yes or no question. It really is, I think.
I think
Like,
you're
she's
trying
fumbling
to reduce
super
the
bad.
complexity of
No,
the
it's
law.
not
I'm not.
complex.
I'm trying to get, it's not
Stop and take a breath,
complex.
please.
I'm trying to get to an answer, and I'm
not
trying to
complex
test,
at all.
frankly, your veracity as a medical professional and as a scientist. Can men get pregnant?
I think you're also conflating
This is
male
extraordinary.
female with
No, I'm not conflating male and female. They're two different things. There's biological men and there's biological women.
There you go.
And I want to know, can
Label
men
it a
get
little more.
pregnant?
what you were talking about is biological.
You're not gonna answer my question, it sounds like.
Biological
There you go.
males.
There you go.
This isn't hard, doctor. Can men get pregnant? Yes or no?
Again, I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you that is not coming from a place of trying to be polarized and push.
I'm not
people-
trying to be polarizing. I'm trying to ask, I think it is extraordinary that we are here in a hearing about science and about women. And for the record, it's women who get pregnant, not men.
It also,
We are here about the safety of women and science that shows that this abortion drug causes adverse health events in 11% of cases. That's 22 times greater than the FDA label, another fact you haven't acknowledged. And yet you won't even acknowledge the basic reality that biological men don't get pregnant. There's a difference
There you
between
said
biological
biological.
men and biological women.
There you go.
I just,
There you go.
I don't know how we can take you seriously and your claims to be a person of science if you won't level with this on this basic issue. I thought we were past all of this, frankly. I can't believe we're still here talking about this.
I am a person of science, and I'm also someone here who's here to represent the complex experiences of my patients. And I don't think polarized language or questions serve that goal. I don't think they serve the American people.
It is not polarizing to say that there is a scientific
That's
difference
crazy.
between men and women. And I want this to be clear and for the record. It is not polarizing to say that women are a biological reality and should be treated and protected as such. That is not polarizing, that is truth. It is also, by the way, the United States Constitution, which offers unique protections to women in a variety of circumstances as women.
Sure.
And your refusal to recognize women as women and men as men is deeply corrosive
nice hair.
to science, to public trust, and yes, to
Yeah, lucky with that
constitutional
hairline.
protections for women as women.
Jealous.
And I think it's extraordinary that you would sit here and advance a political agenda that has been thoroughly discredited and rejected by the American people in this forum. And I'm glad we had this exchange because it is exceptionally clarifying. It is also in many ways quite depressing.
He definitely blow dried his hair.
Oh, yeah, dude. You kidding me? He's probably got a little black on. I don't know. Yeah. He's
Eye black.
Eye black? I meant eyeliner. Sorry.
Oh,
whatever makeup like newscasters do.
concealer.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, I'm going to be up in a Senate hearing today. There is an
I'm
element.
surprised we went there. I'm not gonna lie. I get like that's not the purpose of our video, but I'm just surprised that we were watching one that went there.
I'm not afraid of that issue. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we already said our piece on it. As far as insufferability goes, I think she absolutely fumbled and should not
Yeah,
be
she's
the.
worse.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely
yes,
fumbled.
yeah.
Very easy to make the distinction. This up there, like
Just
waffling
use the
around.
right
Oh, I think we
words.
need to have a conversation about the purpose of like.
She
no.
just didn't want to be put in a trap, and she knew she was falling into one when she
Yeah,
answered it.
but I do think it's a little insane that we can't answer that question. You can have all the conversations about identities that you want to, but when you're talking about the biological ability to conceive, that seems pretty black and white. Call it what you want it. If you need to put the word biological in front of
Sure.
it, feel free, have fun. Interesting. Oh no, Lush life. Getting political for 8 seconds. That's the other problem though. It's not even political. That's a scientific debate. I know it's political in that sense. It's weird that it's become political. It's become Democrat versus Republican. You either believe that men, you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be Democrats out there that believe that biological men can't get pregnant. I assume, right? Right? I imagine so.
Yes.
So it shouldn't be political, but it has, as everything in our culture, has become politicized, unfortunately.
Painfully so.
Yeah.
We're in the thick of it with youth sports, so here we go.
What was that? I wonder where he gets it from, if that was his father, of the kid that pushed his kid.
Jay, calm down.
Dad gets an assault charge, plain and simple. Kid's not in danger. Actually, the dad's ass is probably why the kid acts like that, 100%.
Puppies.
So he goes for the shove. That's mom right there.
Yeah.
That's, don't know who that is, but looks like he was talking to his son, and this is how you react to that?
I don't think there's any debate here about who's more insufferable.
I mean, hello, this guy, absolute moron. I wonder why your kid behaves the way he does at, I don't know, 9 years old on the basketball court.
know.
Wonder what kind of pushing and shoving is going on at home.
I mean, I said we're in the thick of it with youth sports, but we are not. We are in the beginning of it.
No.
We are in the very beginning
Right
of
at the
it.
beginning. It still kind of doesn't matter for
doesn't matter.
most dads. There's a few that it's already very serious.
We've seen some grandparents get heated, almost kicked out.
Some coaches coaching, like, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You-
swearing at refs
seven-
already. The kids are 7
7-year-old.
and 8 years old. I don't handle the conflict of it very well. I just go have fun, kids. Go move your body, get some exercise in, and have a good time.
Man, this is sad all around. Parents' instincts kicked in. Even though the kid was in the wrong, I get it. It's sad, but people don't act rationally always when it's about someone you love, or in this case, their child. It's not parental instincts. Like, your kid was in no danger.
Correct. And also, like, you give a chance for the coaches and the refs to manage it before jumping in like that. I think that didn't appear that things were escalating there. Like, the kid was off to the side, so, like, let the coaches and the refs handle it first.
I like that, yeah. Unless there's, like, a serious scrum going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Even that, like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think for myself. Like, if I was in the audience and, like, and Jack's got in a scrum with somebody, that's a scenario where I want him to figure it out. If something got egregious, you can step in. But, like, these things happen. Like, there's going to be a lot of situations at school or when he's out, when I'm not around, where he needs to learn how to deal with conflict. Hopefully not physical most of the time, usually verbal. If another dad screamed out there and started interjecting and going nuts, I would feel compelled to try and defuse or do what I could to. I've always been the guy. I'm the antithesis of a fighter. I'm like, I don't think things need to be settled in a physical way. I know that certainly it's inevitable sometimes, but there's always a way to defuse a situation where everyone's better off for it.
He would just get in there and start throwing out some big words, and nobody would know what he's saying.
Yeah, it's not big.
You just
I'm a
love throwing out words that nobody
professional
understands.
diffuser usually.
I was kidding about that part. I
No.
do agree with you. You are.
I do understand, like, there is a child protection mechanism where if there is any
Actual danger.
sort of actual danger, you turn into a barbaric mode and whatever.
Yeah, that wasn't that.
That was not that.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna kick the out of you. You do it now? Yeah. Take a shot, mother.
Sorry, I gotta pause. I love dudes like this. Speaking of fathers that can't control themselves.
So you would never be that one, but you enjoy watching it?
Yeah, oh yeah. But I have so much pity for guys like this. Like, you're 60 threatening to beat the shit out of a security guard. Like, there's so many more options to dealing with a situation than to immediately threatening physical violence.
Yeah, I'm a citizen, you fat head. You're a
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Come on.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. What are you gonna do? Like free speech? Fat, ugly shit. Sorry.
Now your whole community knows. I mean, so this guy, like, oh man, just immediately became a 5 on the insufferable scale.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to bleep that, obviously. But that again, I mean, just a continuation of an inability to control your impulses to the maximum degree. I imagine, I don't know if this is an old clip or what, but like, I would assume this probably went pretty viral and very negatively affected this dude's life, as it should have.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He's better off just letting that dude make himself look like an asshole.
For sure.
Just brush it off. Probably immediately knew, like, oh, he just up because this shit's going file. Someone's recording. I know that. Dumbass.
Oh yeah.
You are?
Yep.
First
I'd like to ask you to stand outside.
Why is that?
I feel uncomfortable. I'm brand new and I don't know what the steps are. Could you please stand outside?
That's a violation of state law.
There you go.
I'll have the police officer come down. Go ahead and come
Yeah,
out.
if they want to come on over here and
Not
talk
going
to
to
me.
do anything.
Go ahead and come
I'd
out.
rather not. I don't want to make this awkward, but you're violating my liberties if you do that.
You're violating my comfort level.
He just sounds like such a weasel, dude. He just, well, I'm making this awkward, but you're violating my liberties. Whoa!
But he's also thrilled right now that he's getting someone to feed into his
he's like, yeah, let's go, dude.
I'm a brand new employee. I'm a woman. You don't know what my background is or what my trauma triggers are. I'm asking you as a polite adult to stand outside for a moment.
Cringe.
I'm asking you to stand outside.
If you're just a citizen,
would you please call the police chief
Yeah,
and have him come down?
yeah, it's probably the best thing to do.
As much as you have rights, she has rights as a citizen as well, so.
Are you just some random guy interjecting yourself?
Does it matter?
Just curious.
I can't have just normal conversation?
Oh, absolutely you can. I'm just asking if you work here or if you're just a citizen.
I am just I'm an American taxpayer just like yourself,
Hey, great.
and I'm entitled to my opinion just like
I 100% agree, especially on this amazing day of
So antagonistic. You know what I mean? That's the type of dude. Like, it just makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to look at public
Like,
records,
these dudes,
as it says,
like, he's in here probably getting like a passport photo or something, just trying to go about his day like a normal human. There's respect for the people around him. You're violating my liberties if you do that. Yeah, call the officers. Get them to come down here.
That's fine. But, you know, if somebody doesn't want to get recorded, they can ask you to not get recorded.
Oh, they can ask. 100% agree. RCW 9.73.030 though makes it really clear that there's only an expectation of privacy when
He
you're
is
not in
recording
public.
right now. If you
When you're not what?
When you're not in public, so like if you were in your
We just had that
home
training.
and I was inside your home and you're like, hey, please stop recording.
Okay, but here's the
Yeah.
deal. I'm not a public anything, and I don't want to be recorded.
Sometimes you don't get what you want in
Put that
life.
on there.
You're in public.
Yeah, well, we'll find out about that.
We will.
Thank you.
This is the problem, like you said though. Like the second she reacted with the "I'm an adult and you don't know my trauma triggers," now he's locked in. Like
you just fed his soul.
You are fish food, lady. Like he's gonna be there for the next 5 hours because that's a great clip right there. So like,
He got what he needed.
yeah, he did. They're just professional agitators. Not all of them. In the comments, calm the down. They're not all bad, but most of the ones we see are just. And maybe these are the guys you like. In which case, we don't agree, and you can off and get mad at me for not liking. But Article 7C713 14/4, by the byline say I can be in public and record you. And oh yeah, this is just a beautiful day to be out here on my free time protecting the First Amendment.
Dude, this is a Wendy's restaurant.
What are you doing? What are they doing that needs to be recorded? Like, is this really necessary to make sure we don't lose that amendment? I don't know. Like, Leon, you're so uneducated. Leon, educate yourself. How about you educate these nuts?
Got him!
How does that sound? So now, yeah, so the police are gonna come down there and he's gonna give them all the jargon about his liberties and his protections, and the police aren't gonna be able to do anything, obviously. Correct. And he's gonna be like, see, I told you so. Well, like, we get the laws. Like we understand the rules and the laws. It's just about common courtesy that is lost, I guess, on these people in the name of protecting our liberties.
Index? I'd still like to inspect it.
A records index?
Yeah, that's what brought me in here today for the my whole reason for a visit.
Hi there.
Hey.
What's going on?
We have a conversation that was happening, and then this gentleman came in, but Sabrina can tell you more,
Okay.
and he is recording.
Yeah, that's fine. I am too. It's okay.
Oh, good. Okay. I just asked him not to record because I'm brand new. I had no idea what the flow was for the public records request that he was asking, and I hadn't had a chance to really collect myself. And he doesn't know what my traumas and triggers are, but he continues.
Like that, I can't. I'm struggling. I can't. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't really. It's hard to take you seriously when you're 40 years old talking like that to the
record,
police.
even though I asked him to please just stand outside while I find out what the right path is.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay, and he can record here, so.
And are you recording?
I get all that.
Just because you can doesn't
we
mean
know
you
you can
should.
record there, and people on the other end oftentimes aren't going to handle it that well because they're not used to those situations where your entire job and existence is going out and being in these situations, creating those situations. Obviously, you know it's going to make people feel uncomfortable. I don't know. Like, listen, if this is what it takes to protect this amendment, I don't know. Like, he wants to look at their records. I don't know if it's a city hall or whatever. Maybe he finds something fraudulent and saves the day. Like, congratulations. I'm just speaking on the overall demeanor, and the way they talk is oftentimes very antagonistic and inflammatory, obvious for obvious reasons.
At least what we're seeing.
This lady, okay, whatever, say what you want about her, but his demeanor is what's most insufferable to me, and that's just the way it is. I understand he's allowed to be doing what he's doing, and God bless him, he's exercising his amendment rights. I'm allowed to carry a gun around with me. It doesn't mean I walk around with my gun and show it to people and flash it everywhere I go just to scare them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things I'm allowed to do by my rights stated in the amendments that I don't do because it would be an unsavory thing to do that makes people uncomfortable. I don't know why that's so difficult for people to understand. Trauma triggers. You don't know my trauma. As an adult, you don't know my trauma triggers. All right, lady. I don't know how much therapy you've been to have that be part of like your first defense mechanism in a conversation, but you need to drop that one in the bin. I'm gonna get a lot of comments in the comment section of this video that says, I usually agree with Leon, but or, you know, I love watching Lush Life, but it's fine, guys. Come after me. I don't care. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
How's it going?
Good, yourself?
Good. Thanks.
You just take his keys?
Yes.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Hey, stop.
No.
What's the
You guys race around here every night.
Whoa.
What are you doing, dude?
No, you guys race around here every night. I live right there. I can't sleep because you guys around in this parking lot.
This is the first
Go
time.
to the CRE.
This is the first time I've been here.
Go anywhere else but here.
Okay, I get that. I will do that next time.
Yeah, I hear you. You can't walk that piece of shit. Learn how to ride a bike.
Okay.
Shut the up.
Ellie? Okay. I will move to the CRE. This is the first time I've been here in a while, okay?
No, it's not. We hear you guys every night.
No, dude, I work night shifts. This is the first time I've been here in a while.
No, our neighbors are sick of it. You can pick these up from the cop shop. That's who I just called. I got my earpiece in right here. I already called them.
Did you?
Come on now.
Yeah, practicing your wheelies in an empty parking lot. I don't blame you.
Hold on.
I'm going to be honest with you, that's not even that loud of a motorcycle. You can put on pipes and mufflers that make them sound so much louder than that. And there's no way that if you're in a house all the way across the other side, that should be bothering you. That
Sounds like
guy's,
he needs a big steel fan to sleep at night.
he also
That's
needs to
what we
get walloped in the face. That guy was a loser. I just, again, that's completely the wrong way.
I just feel like the guy that was riding the motorcycle was very respectful about it. He's like, all right, I will go there next time.
Yeah, super passive, super docile.
He wasn't even trying to argue.
I know, he was also like, no, I work nights. I don't even come here that often. I'm happy to leave. Like, if it upsets you, that guy
Right, like
was
you
just...
think he's the only person that rides a motorcycle in that parking lot?
That guy was desperate to take that out on someone. Clearly, there's some pent-up rage going on there.
He needs a good
marriage
night's
is
sleep.
falling apart. His job's on the fritz right now. There's just a lot
Stop.
going on in his life, and he's taking it out on this random guy
He
on
just
the
needs
motorcycle.
8 hours of shut-eye and his life will be better.
That guy needs a lot more than that, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry to say. A lot of people on this guy for not being more confrontational. Some dudes are just pacifists. But he did kind of get physical with his... She's 17, apparently. I don't know. There was a little thing, overlay that said assault 17-year-old, like when they had a little... Because she went to go grab the keys, and I think he was a little tussle. That guy's pretty high for me. He's a 4.5 out of 5. Just again, inability to have any sort of emotional regulation, deal with the situation.
No, you're not recording me, right?
I'm going to record you. You just said I'm too large for your car?
This is a matter of logic and rationale, and I have a right to say...
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. It's my car.
This is not your car. I'm not too large for your car. I'm going to fit.
It's my vehicle.
Can we get
Are you
a...
dead ass? You
Away.
you. Are you dead ass? You are
Put a
insane.
gun on you? Get the
Yeah, you're
Ooh, he doesn't even look that big. Is that what are we talking about?
He's saying he could fit in the car.
record you. You just said I'm too large for your car.
Buddy, that's her car. Yeah, but like you're also an Uber driver, and he ordered the support the driver button. This is one of those ones that could be scripted on purpose. Maybe not, but it seems...
It could go either way.
I can hear the obesity. Like, why? I wish we had a better look at him, because from the window reflection, he looked like just a normal big dude. Like, it's one thing if you're 5'50" and she's driving a Corolla. There was a big story a couple years ago. I actually made a video on it, where there was this very obese black woman who got refused service by, I don't know, what, some sort of Middle Eastern Uber driver because he was afraid for the car's safety. I mean, she was probably pushing 4 or 5 bills. I do think you are, I mean, listen, if you're an Uber driver and you show up and the person's either super inebriated or something and you don't feel safe, you should have the right to just deny them service right then and there. Be like, oh, sorry, mistake, like move on to the next one, right? I think.
Yeah, but just because he's big?
Well, in this case, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Like, what, your cars aren't going to crumble under the weight of a 350-pound man. That's going to be fine. Even if it's a smaller car. Even if it's 500 or 600 pounds.
I don't even know what to say about this. I'm not going to lie. This is so weird.
As is tradition, we could
I want to
use
see this guy.
a little more context right at Maud's first interaction with a woman in Maud's studies. I was ready to be sympathetic before he started calling her slurs. Is considered a slur now?
He said too.
Oh.
And
slurs?
Call it what you want. They're all siding with her. Did we see the whole thing? Did we miss something?
No, I don't think so. If you're afraid of fat people, you probably shouldn't be driving Uber, because it's going to be 60% of your pickups, dude.
Being generous?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is interesting how the comments, they're either very pro-woman or very anti-fat. Like, there's a lot of people that are just very anti-fat people, you know what I mean, on the internet, and then there's women that are super protective of women, so they were seeing that kind of dynamic play out in the comments.
That was a weird one. I feel like I needed a little more clip.
Yeah, it's tough for me to tell who's more insufferable there. I don't think there's enough content to make an educated rate, or to give an educated rating or an informed rating. So I think we have to leave that one NA for not applicable on our on our submission of the who's more insufferable form.
All right, let's see who wins today. Bum-ba-dum.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Oh, I found the winner. I found today's winner.
This old bigot might be the one. Yeah. This guy, First Amendment honors, at the top of my list, but I can't put him above the the bigoted ass. That guy we just saw with the motorcycle thing too. He's kind of up there too. But I think that the old silver fox is definitely the culprit. Well, I'm curious what your ratings are. And as always, we appreciate your time being here, I don't know if I'd call it enjoying, experiencing the utter disdain for emotional regulation exemplified on the internet by grown adults. And we'll be back again in the future to do it again. We'll see you there. Peace out.